Dave Doherty and a fella named Reggie and Lee Kidwell all started Wavecrest, and it's 30 years. This is our 30th year.
Great day to be out and lots of woodies.
Yeah, this is a 1925 Model T, commonly known as a depot hack. Depot hack comes from back in the 20s. They used them in the railroad stations. This would be like your very first SUV. They would use them to haul people around in their luggage from station to motel and whatever.
I never owned one as a kid, so I wanted one, so I built one for myself, and it looked pretty good, so I said maybe I'll try to make another one. So we've built over 100 of them in the last 30 years.
Started surfing probably, it was junior high. We used to hitchhike down to the beach.
I started surfing when I was 15 years old. Still surf. I had a hip replacement, so it slowed me down a bit.
We surfed this morning 6 at Grandview and met a couple of the Woody boys there. Tomorrow morning we surf at San Onofre. Those have been driving me crazy.
We ended up getting a milk truck, and we would cruise down. I lived in Whittier, and we would, a friend of mine got the milk truck, and we would go down to the beach in our milk truck down to Huntington and Brookhurst and Balsa Chica, and those were our spots.
Henry Fort Son Edsel was the father of the Woody. He built Woodies 1928, 29, and he's the one responsible for bringing the Woody out there. They were called depot hacks, and he made one for himself and a couple other friends, and then from there they took off. And Ford is typically the best. Most of the Woodies were made by Ford Motor Company. Bruce Brown of Endless Summer, he did the Endless Summer movie, and Mike Hinson have ridden in this and driven this vehicle to the 40th anniversary of Endless Summer. Phil Edwards, he's a famous surfer. He's signed my dash and sat in it. I've had Gidget in this. Gidget, the original Gidget from the movie is sat in this Woody.
I'm thinking like 1963. A friend of mine's brother had a 1940 Ford Woody that he had just painted a British racing green, had just done the wood, and I took my dad to see it. He wanted $500 for it. My dad would not let me buy it. So I've always had this thing about having a Woody. And when I found this car, I ended up saying, okay, there's my Woody.
I picked the paint color.
This is our 30th year. Now, I've only been involved about 9 years, but there are guys that have been going to the beach with their wood cars for 30 years.